Hey, what's up, my fellow Twisters? Welcome back to another episode of our Let's Build series, where we are creating a redstone base on the surface of Mars. It is going really well so far. You guys have given me a lot of cool ideas. I can't wait to build all of them. Now, if you guys do have your own ideas that you would like to see on the map, you could definitely comment it down below, and your comments might be featured in the next episode. Now, guys, let's see if we could go ahead and aim for 1,000 likes on this episode, and I will pump out even more of these videos. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at what we did in the last episode, and then get into what we're going to do in this one. Now, in the last episode, we built this awesome airlock. As you guys can see, it basically closes behind us. We have some cool sound effects, and then the door opens, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then it goes towards a redstone lit bridge, and the bridge is pretty neat. And then this bridge goes towards a man-made island, and yeah, we casually built an island, and on top of that island we have the foundation for our building, which is what we're going to be building in this episode. Now, we're not going to build out the building in like complete or in totality, I guess you would say, but I'm just going to build up the first floor. I'm also going to add in a small little forest area to the map, or garden, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. So let's just go ahead and do that. Now, the reason why I said I'm going to build up only the first floor is because you guys haven't told me yet if I should build a second floor. But what I do know is that we'll have an underground base, so you guys don't need to worry about that. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and build up the first layer of the walls by 4 blocks. That way we have some nice high ceilings. That's at least 3 blocks high. I mean, we have a ton of room over here. We could even add in a skyscraper, or maybe like a control tower for defense or something like that. So there's a lot of possibilities, guys. I really love World Edit, and I'm really glad that you guys convinced me to add it, because we could do a lot more with all of these cool tools. Now, of course, I'll be linking the maps for you guys to download down below. Since I'm using World Edit, it's really hard to keep up with me if you don't have World Edit installed, say on your mobile version or on your Xbox version, so I'll definitely do that for you guys. I mean, it's only going to count for PC, but you know, you get the idea. At least you can download it on PC and you know, kind of follow along with me. Alright, so now I think that's about 4 blocks high. Yeah, there we go. And don't worry about the block at the bottom. We could obviously go back and replace that or whatever, I think. But yeah. Alright, so now let's finish this up by basically placing down another layer on the wall. And I know in the previous episodes I did, like, you know, do a lot of time lapses and kind of cut around in the video a lot, but that's mainly because when I'm working with redstone or trying to come up with a redstone creation, it does take quite some time. So of course I have to cut out those bits when I'm thinking, but I already thought about this, so that's why I'm really just commentating over what I'm doing. And so far, it's going pretty well. Okay, so there we go. I replaced the floor as well as all of the other blocks. Also, what I did was turn off shaders, because I just realized that could be very annoying for you guys because of the shadows from the glass. I really do apologize, and hopefully that satisfies some of you. I just thought about that. I don't know why, but I turned it off, and whenever I'm inside the dome, which is going to be a lot in the series, I will keep it off. That way we don't see that pesky sunlight or whatever. And honestly, I'm used to it, but I'm not sure if you guys are used to it. So, I don't know. Tell me in the comment section down below. Do you prefer it with or without shaders? Alright, so now what we need to do is add in some more detail to the building. Now, I had an idea. What I wanted to do is add in some cylinders to the back, and that's going to be like our, I would say, fuel supply as well as oxygen tanks. And I think that might be a good aesthetic, and that will make the building like stand out from the other you know, buildings that I've built before. All right, so let's go ahead and add in some oxygen tanks. I'm going to add in like one over here, and maybe a smaller one next to it. Even though it's going to be floating over the ground, we can modify the terrain a bit in the future. So what I'm going to do is basically build it 1 block off from the wall. I'm just going to build it in a 2x2 circle, I guess you would say. So technically it's not really a circle, but you know, when we cut out the corners, it is close enough. So I'm going to build it up 3 blocks. All right, so there we go. It looks pretty interesting, I do have to say. It's not that great, to be honest, but maybe if I add in a roof, it'll make the property look a bit better. So I think I'm going to do a curved roof like we did with the redstone bunker. That way it will look more futuristic, because futuristic stuff does have a lot of curves when it comes to space. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is of course cover up this area using some blocks. I of course built one block higher, that way our ceiling does not drop down to like this level. So yeah, just remember not to do that when you're building, because it'll make the area really tiny and defeat the purpose of the high walls. Alright, so now I'm going to keep an outer layer like this, that way it's not like a perfect box or whatever. It'll look weird and kind of bad, to be honest. Alright, so now let's just fill the remainder blocks in. There we go. And that should be good. Okay, so I'm just going to make the entire outer end out of slabs and see how that looks, and hopefully we get something looking pretty decent. Otherwise, I really have no idea what to do. Okay, that doesn't look that bad. Alright, so I had a new idea, and that is to add in 2 curved walls, one on this side and one on this side. Now, that will involve me extending the roof as well as the walls, but it's okay because it'll make the thing look a bit better. At the moment, it just looks like a gigantic box, but this is basically what I mean by curved. It's going to curve around like that. It's going to add in a lot of character into the building, and that's really what I want. So I'm going to yet again outline this area so you guys can see it. 2 blocks out, 2 blocks at the top, and then 1 block down like this, 1 block up like that, and boom. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. 2 blocks out, 2 blocks out, and then 2 blocks over here. Pretty much it. And then this is going to give us additional room for our bedroom as well as bathroom. So this is just a win-win situation, as well as it does fit on this little area of the map as well. So we don't even need to extend the island. So I'm just going to break down all of these walls, fill it out, come back and show you guys how it looks. Okay, so I filled out the areas, and dare I say, this is one of my better ideas. This definitely gave me a lot of room inside the building. I mean, take a look at this, guys. We have a lot more room just with those curved edges. Look at the bathroom. It got like double the size. That is so cool. Also, I kind of modified the wall to make it like in line with this one, as well as I brought it out. And as you guys can see, our bedroom is kind of full size now. It's not like that cramped little 3x3 area. I mean, this is just a great idea. I'm sorry, I'm kind of gloating at my own idea, but it's pretty cool. I hope you guys implement that as well, and I hope it turns out to look good, because we haven't added in windows or anything like that. So I made some design choices off camera, because it was really hard trying to make this building look a bit unique. At the moment, this is what I did. I basically added in a curved wall at the back, yet again with the quartz slabs at the top. And I did not extend it on the inside, I just did it to the outside. That way it looks a bit more round going across the entire building. As well as you guys can see, I added in 2 more tanks. This time it's filled with water. There is some glass over here that's just randomly placed, as well as some glowstone at the bottom of the water. And at the top over here, we do have some coal covering up the tanks. I'm not sure how that looks. Tell me in the comment section down below, because I don't think it looks that great. On this side, I built up like a little thing over here that's from a modern house, and it's basically wrapping across the building, and then it's going to go towards some quartz stairs with some slabs or just a block at the bottom. And I think it just adds in a bit of character into the building, and I think so far the building is coming together quite well. And with more color and design and detail, it would look really cool in the future. And so far I am pleased, because it looks really unique, even though it's just made out of black and white blocks. Now we're going to take a break from building up the house, and we're going to try to make a mini forest. Now the forest that I want to make is just going to be a small patch of land, and that land is going to have just a bunch of trees, as well as maybe maybe like a garden or something like that. Okay, so I turned shaders back on, and honestly I think it looks better in my opinion. But anyways, I found a really good place to have our forest. That's going to also give me a pretty cool idea for the future. Now if you guys see over here, we have a natural canyon, and this canyon is going to allow us to hide a really cool forest, and inside that forest we could have a secret entrance. So I think that's a really cool idea. So now what I'm going to do is basically just build out the land using my brush, and I'll smoothen it later, and add in all the trees and whatnot. So that's what we're going to do. I'll kind of do a time lapse over here, but you know what, I don't think we need to, because this is pretty much all the land that we need. Should I connect this? I don't think I should connect it. I probably should do like a bridge or something, like a smaller bridge. I know there's like a lot of bridges, but I should do like a more decorative bridge at the bottom. I think that'll look pretty cool. All right, so I'm just going to keep it like that. We don't need to do a time lapse, since I mean, we're literally done with that already. Alright, so there we go. We have a nice patch of land. It's pretty smooth, and we could go ahead and like convert some of this over here into Podzol, start planting our trees, and hopefully it looks a bit decent because it's going to be really hard to erase. Okay, so I extended the Podzol all the way to the glass of the dome, as well as I planted a lot of our dark oak wood trees. The reason why I did that is because I want a nice canopy. I want it to be like a secret jungle, more of a garden, and let's go ahead and just bone meal this and see how it looks, because I think it'll look pretty interesting. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have a lovely canopy over here. It's almost completely covered, and if you guys come all the way down to the middle, you can see that it is actually pretty dark. Now this is going to lead to a place where we could, you know, exit or something. I'll add in like a small airlock, something that people really can't find, and of course this is not going to be glass in the future. I mean, I want it to be glass, but of course for defensive reasons we'll have to have like an outer layer or like an extra layer of glass or something like that. But yeah, that's basically the whole idea. I can't really add in anything else to that area, but maybe a small pool of water would be nice. So I think I'm just going to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and decorate the inside of our building a bit. I did add in some glass on the outside. I'm going to fly around over here and show you guys. That is basically what I did. It's just white stained glass. It adds in a bit of character and it looks pretty nice. Now I'm going to go into our bedroom area and try to decorate that. I do have an idea for a workstation. Basically destroy the block in the bottom over here. Place down a chest. Place down an upside down slab right over there, 2 crafting tables on the left and right side, 2 oak wood fencings on the left and right hand side, 2 furnaces, an upside down slab yet again at the top, place down some carpet over here, some oak wood fencing on the left and the right hand side, a painting in the middle. So let's just go ahead and grab ourselves a painting from this menu. Where is that painting? There we go. And just place it right over here. Bam. Place down a flower pot as well as a poppy in this area, since we do have some space to add in those items. So there you go. That could be like the only poppy on Mars. Super rare and super valuable. Okay, so I don't know what to do for the bed, but you know what, let's see. Maybe I could add in like an armor stand or something like that to fill up the room. I'm not really sure what an astronaut would have, but let's just go ahead and grab ourselves an armor stand and maybe also add in a closet. I've never actually made a closet in my room before, so we could do that using some of our oak wood slabs as well as regular oak wood and oak wood stairs if I could find it. There we go. Grab ourselves some trap doors, or maybe just some regular doors would work just fine, and also maybe another chest. Alright, so I think I will make my closet. This place is kind of small now. Okay, I think I'll make my closet over here. Okay, so what I need to do is place down maybe an armor stand on this side. There you go. A chest over here. A oak wood slab like that. And then place down maybe a staircase like that. Nope, that does not work. Upside down staircase, maybe like this. And build up some blocks like that. Place down our door. Place on a slab. And yeah, that actually works. That's not bad. I mean, it looks absolutely awful, but I'm pretty sure we can mix this up a bit. So let's see, what kind of pattern can we do here? I know, we could use some of our oak wood logs. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and use that. I was gonna use like a different color wool or wood, you know, like to mix it up like I usually do, but no, I think that's fine. All right, so it looks interesting. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe you could do that. Yeah, it looks a bit better. Like that. Ooh, fancy. Okay, yeah, I think that looks pretty interesting to say the least. Okay, oh, I have an idea, guys. Now what we could do is go ahead and grab ourselves. Where is this thing? Okay, the item frame. Place it over here. There we go. And then grab ourselves maybe like a chest plate or something like that. And boom! Closet! Wow, this came out better than I thought it would. I just came up with this on the spot. Alright, so yeah, that's basically our closet. We could just go ahead and add in some of our armor there. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add in gold armor, because why not? Gold is awesome. Alright, so let's grab ourselves some gold armor. Boom! And then we could place some supplies in that chest. So for supplies, I'm just going to add in like lots and lots of food. Because why wouldn't you add in food? Maybe some healthy food like apples and carrots and stuff like that. Okay, so one thing I did not take into account when I was building this structure is where I'm going to put the lights. And since I already built up pretty much the entire thing, I am going to put the lights in the floor. So basically, we're going to have like a secret entrance over here. And that entrance is going to be very small because I'll have to make it deep into the ground to avoid all of the redstone lighting I'll be putting in. But basically, the idea is that I just place down like a source down here, the light at the top, and then the carpet's covered up, and boom, there we go. We have some awesome lighting, and all of these textures look really great. Alright, so the final thing we're going to do is implement one of our redstone tutorials. This one is a hidden staircase. To build this, you need to have a 9x7 area. That's also 3 deep into the ground. And once you have that, count 5 blocks this way, 4 blocks this way, and then that's going to be the starting point for your entrance. So you want to make sure that this is somewhere inside your house. As you can see, mine is right next to the wall, and that's like barely making it. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started by placing down a sticky piston facing up on top of that block that I told you. Place down a block over here, a block over there with a space in between it, a redstone repeater going towards our sticky pistons just like that. And then we place down a regular piston facing towards our sticky piston on either ends. Destroy this block. Then you want to go ahead and place down a block over here. That's going to be the floor block or whatever. And then place down a staircase over here, which is going to be the block for the staircase. Now, once you have that, grab yourself some more redstone repeaters. Place 2 down over here, 2 down over here, 1 down over here, a block over here, a block over there. Set this to 4 ticks. Set this one to 4 ticks. Set this one to 3 ticks. Set that one to 3 ticks as well. So this is 3, 3, 4, 4, and the rest is on the regular ticks. Then once you have that, you want to go ahead and grab yourself some redstone dust. Place it all along these blocks. Right over here. A redstone torch there. A redstone torch there. It should activate that block and create like that block swapper. Now we can just test out the system as we have it now. Basically, what I need to do is just place down a lever over here at the input. And check it out. Now we have a block swapper. Okay, so there we go. That is basically what we need. Now we just deactivate that system and continue building this out. I do have to build some, flooring over here because as you can see, I just have like nothing. All right, so now what we need to do is destroy 3 blocks over here and then destroy 1 block on this side. Place down 2 blocks right over there. A redstone repeater going into this block, set that to 3 ticks. A bit of redstone dust inside that hole, so make sure you place some redstone there, as well as a redstone torch there. 3 bits of redstone dust over here, so we need to build this out 1 more. Let's just go ahead and do that. So 1 in this hole, and then 2 out here. 2 redstone repeaters like that, going towards that direction. Grab ourselves some regular pistons, place 1 over here, 1 over there. They both should be activated right now. And then you place down a line of blocks on this side. And then the 2 blocks over here is basically going to be the block that's going to get swapped. Or actually the block that's going to be stopping the block swapper. Alright, so now what we need to do is come around this side, place down a sticky piston facing up. Place down another staircase over here, over there. And then we need to dig out a 2x2 area. Destroy this block at the bottom of that block. Place down 3 bits of redstone dust right over here. Place down 2 redstone repeaters, set this one to 4 ticks, leave this one on the original. Once you have that, place down a regular piston next to this piston with a block on the face of that. Now this is very important. You want to go ahead and place down sticky pistons facing this way, or actually this way towards the staircase, just like that, in a 2x3 configuration. And then finally, you need to place down some sticky pistons facing up right over here. There we go. Let's try to do that. And that one didn't work out, so let's go on the outside. Boom. There we go. And then fill this in with the blocks that your floor is going to be. And then this is actually a bit of a problem because, oh gosh, I didn't build it far back enough. So the block swapper is going to swap the blocks on the outside. Okay, you know what? Whatever. You guys can move it, but you get the idea. I'll fix it on my own. All right. So anyways, the final thing you do need to do is make some room over here. And then you need to add in the redstone to make this work. So you just build down 1 block over here, 1 block up, 1 block down, 1 block up. Place down a redstone repeater here, there. Set this one to 4 ticks. There we go. Set this one to 3 ticks. And then place down a bit of redstone dust there, here, and there. And now we can test this out and see if it works. So there we go. That is pretty much our floor. Like I mentioned, we do have like these blocks over here that are you know, kind of messed up. So yeah, I kind of made it wrong. I should have probably centered it in my house before, but yeah, that's just a lesson to you guys. Definitely work that out before you actually build the entire structure. But anyways, guys, that is basically going to wrap up today's episode of our Let's Build series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please take 1 second to smack the like button. I definitely appreciate it. As well as don't forget to leave your comments down below for your chance to be in the next episode. Tell me what I should build as well as what I should improve on the map. Tell me what you don't like, because I don't want to build something you guys wouldn't download, and this map is really for you guys to enjoy. Anyways, this was Twiistz, and I'll see you guys next time.